yeoman's work. He's shorthanded, his point guard's out with the flu, and they have a chance to beat us. They're 3-1 in this building, had Florida down in the second half. They're undermanned. He's trying to play 7 guys. He has foul trouble in the first half, and they have a chance to beat us. I told him what he did at our place and here. You know, I'm very impressed with his ability to coach, to feel the game, to go to zone when he needs to and trap. And I love the fact that his teams fight. That's all I want to see. When I'm watching a coach, I want to see how hard his team plays. Today, the only time we could play hard is when I put Hood and Jared Polson in the game. I thought Calipari fought, and I thought the rest of us kind of went through the motions of playing. And I just don't get it. But that's what happens when you're a young team.
When did you decide that you were going to go with John?
It was really funny. I wanted to go Derek first to see how he'd do and want to give him a chance. And when I did, I saw John Hood sit back in his chair like, and I saw Derek, and I just wasn't comfortable that he was confident enough right now in that game, and the game was going. And I just said, Johnny Hood, get in there. Before I got out, he had jumped up, had his sweatsuit off, and was in the game. And then he played, and then he wouldn't shoot it, and I'm telling him, shoot the ball. And he makes the 1-3 that was a big play. Makes 56, 57 in the 5-minute shooting drill. The team was happy for him, and I'm happy for him. He's a guy waiting his turn to play, and whatever minutes we give him, he's ready to go.
Now, how about the play where you guys missed a shot and Hood ripped the rebound away from State late in the first half?
Yeah.
How much was hustle like that a key today?
It was, because Alex didn't do it, Andrew and Aaron were just, James Young wasn't in. I mean, Julius, I mean, we just had a bunch of guys. The minute you start thinking you go on the road and you can walk in and just be who I am and win, that's when you start losing. Gotta have fight. And that's why it's always good to have Dominic and John Hood and Jared. Those guys will fight like crazy. And I thought Calipari did a pretty good job. I thought he fought. Now they put him in every kind of pick and roll imaginable, and it did affect us, but we weren't talking on defense. It was almost like we were trying to get out of the building. But I'm going to say it again. These guys are good at home. They were 3-1, had Florida down. Florida ends up beating them by 9. They had their chance to beat Florida. Missed a couple shots. So, you know, hats off to them. Don't act like we just played bad and won by 10. We fought to try to win a game.
Along those lines, you usually talk about on the road, any road win in the SEC is a good win.
Oh, I told the team, be happy. You win on the road. You know, the win at Vandy, the win at Missouri, this win, these are all huge wins. I wish we'd have had a couple more, but it's just hard.
Do you see that as a sign of growth at all, to be able to win on the road?
I don't think guys grew in this game. I mean, I just thought they played the same way throughout, and because we had enough of a depth, we could still win the game. That's what it was. So.
John, what about what Jared gave you in the game today?
Great. You know, he had a couple plays that, you know, like, why would you foul that guy on that layup? Give him the layup. Why give him an extra point? We were running an offense, and he just, at the top of the key, throws it. That's not the play. You can't do that. You got to have mental discipline just like everybody else and drive it to the wing and then throw it. And so he broke down some, but I'll tell you what he does. He tries. So how do you get mad? It isn't like, okay, I missed, so now I'll jog back and give a layup. We did that today. I missed a free throw, so I'm going to jog back and give him a layup. Because my emotion is tied into me and how I'm playing, not my team. That's what we're trying to break through. And again, we got great kids. These are, you know, I'm all over them. I was all, the TV guy said, you know, you were kind of angry. Yeah, most of the game. And they respond, and I told them, I'm not going to let them give us or each other their other than their best. You're going to bring it, or I'm going to be all over you, or I'm going to sit you. And I've done that most of the year. And
Now,